father wound isn't your dad's responsibility. The father wound is the voice inside you that still believes you have to earn respect, earn approval, earn love. It's the part of you that never feels like you've done enough. The part that feels guilty resting. The part that's terrified of disappointing people. And until that changes, you'll spend your entire life trying to prove something that never needed proving to begin with. Welcome back to Activate Your Magic. I'm Sarah Sigma. If you've been walking this journey with me, welcome home. And if today is the first time that we've met, I'm genuinely grateful that you're here. Let us know where you're tuning in from. We are a loving, inclusive, solution-driven community who live and lead from the heart. This series isn't about becoming someone new. It's about remembering who you've always been beneath the conditioning, beneath the survival patterns, and beneath the stories that you've carried. Originally scheduled to drop each Friday due to my challenges during the upload process, we've loosened up to a simple 1 wound per 7-day framework where we gently uncover another layer. Not to blame, not to shame, but to remember. You don't need another course, another card reading, or another human guide claiming that if you pay this amount, you will get that. What you need is relief, friend, not another guru. Gee, you are you. See, you are exactly who you have been waiting on. And today, we're talking about the father wound. I think this episode may surprise you. So, let's activate your magic. When most people hear father wound, they immediately think, my dad must have done something wrong. Sometimes that's true, and sometimes fathers were absent, and sometimes they were abusive, and sometimes emotionally unavailable. Sometimes they were physically present, but mentally, emotionally, spiritually, somewhere else. Those experiences absolutely matter. Those experiences are not diminished. But here's what I want to offer today. The father wound isn't always about what happened. Sometimes it's about what never happened at all. The encouragement that you never heard. The affection that was never expressed. The emotional safety that was never modeled. The words, I'm proud of you. I believe in you. You don't have to earn my love. You are enough. Children don't interpret absence as neutral. Children create meaning, and that meaning often becomes the blueprint that they carry into adulthood. Before we go any further, let's separate fathers from masculine energy. Because every single one of us, regardless of gender, carries both divine masculine and divine feminine. The healthy masculine brings structure, steadiness, presence, protection, integrity, healthy boundaries. It creates safety, not fear, direction, not domination, support, not control. When we don't experience those qualities consistently, our nervous system adapts, not because we're broken, because we're brilliant. Our bodies learn, if I can't rely on external safety, I'll create my own. Sometimes that becomes hyper independence. Sometimes people pleasing. Sometimes perfectionism. Sometimes you cannot ask for help. Not because there's something wrong with you, because your nervous system was trying to protect you. Here are 3 ways that you may be carrying the father wound right now. Let's see if any of these resonate. 1, you tie your worth to your productivity. If you're resting, you feel guilty. If you're not accomplishing something, you feel behind. Your value has become connected to what you produce instead of who you are. 2, you struggle to trust support. Even when someone genuinely wants to help, you'd rather carry everything yourself. They can't do it like you anyway, right? Somewhere, your nervous system decided it's safer if I don't need anyone or anything. 3, you constantly seek validation. Compliments feel incredible and are easily received occasionally. But criticism feels devastating, and you often shut down or lash out, fighting against receiving the medicine held within your own mess. Because somewhere inside, there's still a younger version of you waiting to hear, I'm proud of you. If any of those landed, I want you to know that there's nothing wrong with you. Your nervous system adapted brilliantly. And today, we began teaching it something new. I want to share something personal. And I think my story may surprise you. My father was the perfect daddy for me. Now, some people may have looked at him and seen an imperfect man, and let's be honest, society hasn't always been kind to the sensitives of this world, much less the sensitive men. Heart-led and practical man. But through all the healing that I've done over the decades, therapy, counseling, coaching, and yes, each of those is a different tool in the healing toolkit, along with the shadow work that I've embraced in recent years, I have yet to uncover a wound that originated in my relationship with my dad. He truly is an anomaly. One of the greatest blessings of my life. And for that, I have always been deeply grateful. What healing has shown me is something even bigger. Every generation passes along the wounds that still need healing. Not because they're trying to hurt us, but because we can only give what we've first experienced ourselves. Some people inherit green eyes. Some inherit tenderness. Some others inherit fear. Some people inherit silence. Still, others inherit courage. Most of us inherit a little of everything. That's why when I work with clients, I gently invite them to change one question. Instead of asking, why wasn't he different? Ask, how can I use this to become more of who I am? That question does change everything, because we're not breaking down, we're breaking through. Healing isn't rewriting your childhood into a story that never happened. It's refusing to let yesterday dictate tomorrow. And maybe that is the greatest gift that any parent can leave us. Not perfection, but an example of what love looked like through them, and the courage to heal what still asks for attention. This part can be difficult for some to hear. Many of us spend our adult lives trying to earn from the world what we never fully received as children. Approval, recognition, permission, love, respect, validation. We chase promotions, relationships, followers, success, thinking maybe then I'll finally feel enough. After this class, after this appointment, after this retreat, after this clearing, after. But no amount of outside validation can permanently fill an inside wound. A Band-Aid won't heal a pew-pew wound, friend. Healing begins the moment that we stop outsourcing our worth. You don't have to become more lovable. You already are. The invitation is to remember it. Knowledge changes the mind. However, it's the practice that changes the body. Let's teach your nervous system something new. Place one hand over your heart, the other over your heart. Use your nose to inhale deeply and hold for a beat before you exhale slowly out of your mouth. Again, as I breathe with you, notice your body, not your thoughts, your body. Where are you holding tension? Your jaw, your shoulders, your chest, maybe your neck, that high heart location, or your gut. Now, gently massage across your collarbone and move slowly down the sides of your neck, across your jaw. Allow your fingers to soften the places that you have learned to armor. Now gently tap the center of your chest, not to force anything, simply to remind your nervous system that you're here, that you're safe, and quietly tell yourself, I am supported. Again, I am supported. Let's breathe through our nostrils together now, using a 4-2-6 rhythm. That's where we inhale for 4, hold for 2, and slowly exhale for 6. Inhale. As you breathe, imagine laying down every expectation you've carried to prove your worth. Imagine setting down the backpack that you've been carrying for years. You don't have to carry it anymore. You never had to earn what was always freely yours. Before we close, I want you to look at the rose. Really look at it and notice something. The rose never apologizes for its thorns. It doesn't try to become less of itself so others feel more comfortable. It doesn't bloom smaller because the violet next to it is small by comparison. It refuses to remove its thorns to placate your fear of being poked. It remains fully what it was created to be. Soft enough to inspire love, strong enough to protect itself. Both beautiful, and both capable of cutting you without apology. Healing isn't removing your thorns. Healing is remembering why they exist and honoring that truth unapologetically. Boundaries don't restrict love. They're what allow love to remain unconditional without becoming self-abandonment. You were never meant to become harmless. You were meant to become whole. Become a rose without thorns. You wouldn't be a rose at all. That's basic decoration. And you were never created to be basic. You were created to bloom. For the final activation this episode, place one hand over your heart and one over your solar plexus. Take one slow breath and repeat after me. I release the need to earn love. I release the need to prove my worth. I am already enough. I welcome healthy strength. I invite healthy protection. I trust myself. I release the need to earn love. I release the need to prove my worth. I am already enough. I welcome healthy strength. I invite healthy protection. I trust myself. I receive support with gratitude. Like the rose, I bloom without permission. I honor both my softness and my strength. I remember who I am. Very good. And yes, I hear you. We love those Claire abilities. If today's episode resonated with you, I've created a free companion called Rose Code Field Notes number 4, the father wound. My country accent came out. Inside, you'll find guided journal prompts, reflection questions, and nervous system practice, and a rose code activation on your own time to help you embody today's lesson. You can download it free on my Gumroad. The link is in the description. And if you're ready to continue this journey with us, you are warmly invited into the Temple of Remembrance. That's our blue rose coated community devoted to healing, sovereignty, and living from the unconditional love of the rose code, united with the blue ray of divine truth and justice. Next episode, we'll explore the sister wound, why women often compete instead of connect, and how healing that pattern creates deeper connection instead of comparison. Until then, remember, you were never meant to earn what was freely yours. And just like the rose, you never have to apologize for the parts of you that protected what's sacred. I'm Sarah Sigma, and this is What the Frequency, a place where remembering is sacred, healing is rebellion, and love is a frequency that never fades. Until next time, stay awake, stay gentle, and stay harmonic. Avail.